guys, it is another episode of Issues That Breaks and Makes the Girl Child with your girl, Esoe Amalawa, the voice of the voiceless. Today I have with me a special guest. She is Honorable Mrs. Evening Ine. She is the Eniboku of Edo politics. It's so good to have you here, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing? You look
very
beautiful.
well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Why you blush? You're blushing. Okay, we have issues, like so many issues, so many of them that breaks the girl child. But today we're going to be looking at domestic violence and how it affects the girl child. We all know that domestic violence is one of those things, that can ruin a girl child, that can make her be either good in the society or not. And today, Mrs. Ine, domestic violence. How you reason now? What do you think it is? What is domestic violence?
Yeah, thank you very much. Domestic violence is what, by the grace of God, we condemn, we forbid, and by the grace of God, we will eradicate it. Because it is not a good thing to talk about. Like I speak to you, I even have one on my table right now. It was brought to me a couple of days ago, and funny enough, the man in question is somebody that people look up to in the society. How can you beat up your wife, lock your wife out of her house, and want her not to touch the food? Even the house, you have a camera in the house. Like, since I'm not speaking to you, you must not eat, you must not do this. And this is somebody that's, their marriage was so large in Edo State here, Benin City precisely. So, if we are not really involved or close to these people that are really going through this domestic violence, we don't really know what it is. It's a very, very bad thing. I have cases of domestic violence, and I'm happy right now because some of them could not speak out compared to the fact that some of them will be like, oh, let me just be there. Let me just, and there's no man that willingly want to, like, I want to kill my wife. But in the process of that domestic violence, you see them hit them wrongly and all that. Before you know it, the woman fall down and die. That is the negative and the worst part of domestic violence. Most especially when you have that man hitting the woman. There are different cases of domestic violence, and some men, they have their way of responding to their wife when they are not in good terms. Some will just take their car keys, walk away. Some lock themselves in their room. Maybe later they come back. But the one that start hitting their wife and, beating them out nakedly, in short, a lot of things is really happening that we really, really need to talk about. Because if we have to talk to our children, some of them don't really give them the characters when they are dating. Because you'll be like, was he beating you when you guys were dating? No, he wasn't like this, so he was not like this, so what? At the end of the day, you see another kind of man. Before you speak, he will turn it into a fight and all that.
Could it be that the woman in question is the one that is instigating it? No,
I don't believe that one. No woman like me that they beat her. No.
No woman like me that they beat her.
No.
You've seen a situation whereby the woman will say, if you don't beat me today, my body not go
No, that one, I hear some people, they talk that, but I not believe, say, you get any woman where you go open body for man or give yourself to man. When say, God, the strength we God give man different from the way they give woman. If you give woman one slap, now you don't go down. You understand? So you can't expect that woman to say, when the woman an animal, when you go say, if you don't beat me.
Once they open their mouth,
yes, that is why two come together to become one. Yes. That two that comes together to become one, you go see and say, not be every time when your husband go they talk. But the time you need to speak, the man will know that, oh, this woman is upset. Let me just leave her. But when you just say you go marry that kind of man, we be say, if you say, if they talk, you talk to him, you go escalate. So as a woman, you have to stop that, because that thing is very, very bad. Because by the time you use anger, hits you, the woman don't fall for ground. Person way don't die. You have cases of big people, celebrities that have gone down because of domestic violence. So we're not going to talk because person get bad man. God creates woman. God take create woman naturally. That will have a way of not only that talk with a bit. We know the fight. We not get power because we can't beat our husbands. Do you understand? Yes.
So make we continue to instigate the woman where be say you know your husband temperament.
Yes.
You know say your husband a man where be say he get body the pepper and well. And you go come, you go say, papa, this, today, this, that. Of course, what do you expect?
That's why I said, if you know, say your husband are that kind of person, learn to be quiet.
Okay, I've seen where a woman will hold the man like today na today, today na today. If you no beat me, if you no do this, because the woman is trying to make the man understand the situation. That kind person, wetin be your advice to that kind person?
Yes, that kind of a woman. Even as a man, there's a way to still say, leave the way. And you just walk away because by the time you hit that woman that is holding you to beat you, for you to beat her, holding you, she's the one that is calling for the fight. Only one hit, she's on the floor. So that is why I still say understanding matters a lot. Because domestic violence, when it gets to that fighting, is a very, very bad thing. Because I've seen people drop, and at the end of the day, maybe they have like 1 or 2 children. At the end of the day, the children they'll start raising them without their mother. And you know what it takes when you have this argument and you don't want to stop, and the woman don't want to stop. Even if the woman is talking, just walk away as a man, like I said.
Yes, and that also might affect the girl child. You know, we are talking about things that breaks the girl child.
Yeah.
And one of it is that domestic violence.
Yes, you're
Pikin
right.
wey be say e dey see mama dey do gbas every time, papa dey do and all those things. That kind of pikin, definitely you know that child, if something go dey fear am.
Absolutely. It has a negative effect on the girl child because some of them will be like, even when they go to school, they have a way of talking about it with their friends. My daddy was beating my mommy, and it's not a good thing to talk about. Then they have this belief that, oh, by the time I grow up and I'm married, is this how my husband is going to treat me? And some of them will not even want to get into any relationship. They don't want to get involved because they see daddy as every man. They see every man in their dad. What their dad does to their mom, they believe that's what every man will do outside. So that's the negative impact on the girl child.
And that can break the girl child.
Of course,
That
definitely.
can break
Of
them.
course.
That
of
can
course.
make them behave the way that the
You are
society
right.
will not accept.
You are right. That's
Yes.
true. Yes, like I was saying that this domestic violence that we're talking about, it still falls back to our men because of their way and the way they expresses themselves. Because sometimes things that you're not supposed to argue about, you argue and you shout. Not every woman will want you to shout at
Now
them.
man go just sit down, they just carry just the shout. Man go just then go just start with the shout.
Not be that one. Yes, not be that one. Men, they always want to be men. They always want to be men. Even when they know say the things where they do not right, they want to claim because they are the man. That is why with the sense, the other part of life, we be say some men go offend their wife. They'll go say, sorry, my wife. I'm sorry, I didn't know this. But how many women for this Benin, for this our Nigeria, they do that? Now you go wrong. Now you go expect the woman to come tell you say sorry because you want to be a man. So all those kind of things, it's not really good. Go black. They call oppression.
Now you're not bring that
No,
one.
not be that one. Oppression, let me call her, because when man wrong, you will sit talk say, I wrong my wife, sorry. But because we are women and it is said that we should humble ourselves and we should be very loyal to our husband, does not mean when the man is wrong, he cannot come out to say he's sorry.
So if the man not come say they sorry now, so the woman go just clap back at the man and start to be now that one.
I not support that one. I not support that one. Say the woman go dey shout, or maybe because some women really dey. Maybe when the man want come out, you go lock the door. You can't lock a man out. You can't lock a man. You know, you can't lock a man. You go lock the door. No, you're not going anywhere. No, there are different ways.
And that woman don't the vest.
He don't the vest, but all those ones, he go escalate negatively. He not go resolve the issue, because the more you they do that, the more the man they get more upset. You understand? And at that kind of process, you take and say, before you know, only one, you will get strength to waka go block. Only one, the man go fling you. You don't dig ground.
But another thing where I just see be say stories wey be say we don't hear about you just see say children. That's how person they grow up. You see say early morning, papa and mama don't start to dey fight, and maybe now that sharp night they wake up the child.
Yeah.
So what is the negative effect on that child? If now something wey be say go affect that child.
Of course, go affect the pikin, because the pikin self, the shock go dey follow am. Any small thing or when it just come, these people will start again now. And you know that some parents just think they without they not quarrel one day, then their life not they complete. Now the truth, they argue about little things. Maybe for example, slippers just there, maybe one leg there, one leg supposed to there, and he mistakenly there. When you know, say if now only in the day, he not go beat himself. He go just begin shout. Why did you do this? Why did you drop this here? Why did you do that? So unnecessary argument. And that girl child, some girl child don't even like you to argue in front of them. Husband and wife, mama and papa, they argue in front of a girl child. They don't like, not to talk of escalating to a fight. So it's going to affect. It is going to affect. There's nothing you do about it, except you have to take that child to a counselor to speak to the child, let the child understand, because that child, if you not even marry, if you not even get involved into any relationship,
Because of
say
the sex.
yes, you go believe say if first you don't start relationship, maybe you come marry, come stay there, like as in mama and in papa day, this kind of thing will call the apple. All these men are like this, so you will get that negative thoughts about marriage.
And parents too, especially when this say, say especially this our side of Africa, na me be man, I must be, now my word is law. You must obey. You must do this. I have given you everything. I've given you money. I provided everything for you. So you must obey. That kind of woman, if they say he married that kind of man, when you go feel advise them, say, your husband, don't be like that today. Abi you just say come on for the marriage. That is
yes, that kind of marriage. Not be say, not everybody they say, because marriage, they not they give first award. Marriage is one thing. Before you get in, they've already given you certificates. So the ability for you to stay in that marriage and sustain that marriage to the old age, I make you say, I give you that wisdom, I make you be, yes, you be person, say you really go married, you do marriage. So people will come out sometimes when they are addressing a marriage reception. I'm 40-something years in marriage, I'm 40 this. That 40-something years, some 10 years in marriage better pass that 40-something years. Because at times, the way they do, the way they say they behave, you know, even look whether na 40-something years or na 10 years or na that one. So the way maybe our husband say they behave because they want to be man, yes. Your wife is part of you. Your wife is not your slave. You should know that whatever you wish for yourself is what you will wish for your own wife. Because how can you, like, for example, if you're having an issue with your wife, you say drop khaki, you stop her from using the car. You go say you go starve her of sex. You go starve her of food. You go starve her of mobility. When you know, say this woman is already used to, she has a car, or she can even access any car. You will seize all the keys. This body what we get, so not be saying now only man supposed to they call woman say come let's make love. Woman supposed call your husband, babe, or my husband, I dey only but we make love. But if you and that woman they quarrel and you know that kind of woman that you marry, you dey starve her. You just starve her. Just the other way too. Wey be say husband and wife go still quarrel at that time. Some women go carry 3 wrapper take cover body because they know say now where you go for catch and be that one where you go come, you not go green, So it's just the other way. Even this domestic violence when we really they talk about, it's not just about the women alone. This our get child because our women now some of them don't advance, don't they? But the younger ones that would they beg God, would they still they pray, maybe they at least. It's eradication. When it's eradicated, it will never happen again. It's only done by the grace of God. When God don't change all these men, put Christ for inside them, put the way and manner where they go till they behave. So their own wife, not be your slave, not be your nanny, not be your house girl. You must treat her right.
You must treat her right because your wife is not your house help. Your wife is not a slave. Your wife is you. Bible say now 1 + 1
becomes 1. They not even say becomes 2. Because if it becomes 2, you know say this one going on, this one going on. They become 1.
Now when they say they look at that thing where they say they affect the girl child, domestic violence, how it say they affect them. Like what thing we don't talk about, you say yes, some of them go they fear go come, they not go feel one marry again. Some of them go they live, they see men as saying now their papa just be this, now their papa be this. What will be your advice to them? Those girls now, those pikin wey be say, those children, those girl child now where they grow up, where they see their parents, they grow up in a toxic environment. Where be say, papa self, he no care, now gbas for mama face. Wetin be your advice to them wey be say, how you go fit wetin be that word wey you fit tell them wey be say, go make them feel comfortable to come change their mentality? Wetin you think say you go fit do to help them?
Now see wetin me and you still dey fight again. So one to take make sure say we will stop this domestic violence, and two to take advice, because you can't really something with there where you go tell pikin and wetin pikin see na dem dey react to.
Yes.
So that's why I said they will need a therapy or a counselor to, find a way of speaking to them. To, like my boss will say, see and be blind. You understand? So because that thing is already what you tell a child, you tell the child may not remember to, but what a child saw, they will talk about it again and again and again. If you even remember when I was talking to you just, I said some of them even in school.
Mm-hmm.
When other children will be like, "Oh, my dad got me this, my dad, my mom," they would say that my dad and my mom were fighting. They even fought
They
this
go
morning.
talk am normal.
I run a crèche, and sometimes when my children in my crèche speak, oh, I laugh, because there is no secret in the presence of any child that you would think that the child may not talk about it, but when the child is with his friends or they are together, they'll begin to talk. And sometimes we hear them speak, we'll be like, can you imagine? Sometimes 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. The way they speak, we'll know that yes. But when you tell them, they may forget. But because they saw and they know that thing, they will talk about it again and again.
Another one wey be say I constantly dey wonder. Woman wey be say you know as your husband be. You know as the man be. Why e be say na anytime wey be say your pikin take dey near you, now you dey try to dey talk, and you know say that thing go instigate the man. So how that kind your advice, wetin be your advice to those kind of women wey be say their own, whether their children dey o, whether the children no dey there o, you go just open your mouth to dey talk.
No, that one I not support that kind of woman. But all those kind of things they happen now, something they lead to her. No woman they mad who will just carry the talk.
For the presence of the pikin.
Something don't.
For the presence of the pikin.
No, because of the child.
Of course.
Whether na baby, they feel something.
Sign dey.
That's why some babies say when their mother don't call a rant finish breastfeed that child, you
no
not go
say.
carry your breast. You understand? So whether na baby you feel say no they hear you want display, she will feel it. She will know that you have already fought the father. So the girl child, from the baby to her or whatever the girl child they will deal with the mama, the mother must try to avoid issues that have to do with anything domestic violence. With the papa made that pikin know the siam, because it's not a good thing.
So that means even when the pikin not dey there, so they feel fight.
It's normal. They can quarrel anymore. Not be say make they fight, because man wey they beat woman not be better thing. And any woman wey stay make the man they beat her, he go kill and go die, and that man go marry another wife. Like the one wey dey my table now, when I say I don't want mention it, she tell me say her husband carry gun, they pursue am. Like
he wan shoot her.
He carry gun, he's a pursue am. What if that devil come enter him mind? He go shoot the wife. He go die. Even they brag, say if he kill her, nothing go happen. And all those kind of people, they're very petty. And they can do anything, and at the end of the day, really, anybody who don't die, who will not mention other people's name, they don't die. Life goes on. You don't change anything. Even if you serve prison, you go prison, you go come out. But God forbid, we will not be victim.
Amen.
Our women will not be victim. Our mothers will not be victim. Our sisters will not be victim. Our children will not be victims in the name of Jesus. So instead, you walk away.
You walk away.
Yes.
That is come out for the marriage.
Yes, so yes.
So people will be say that they beat you, not be say they just give you gas domestic violence bill. Some people once they know say they like book well. Once it just say no, that's not what I've done. You have violated me, that domestic violence. You know they say come on, you got pack. They say come on, that is domestic violence. No, what we are trying to say is that your actions can affect the girl child, your pikin, even the boy too. Because say they mention girl child
now.
It affects to the point that it takes the grace of God. Now make you see say we have lot of damaged men. Women they marry damaged men as a result of this domestic violence. Damaged men wey be say when they go to beat their wife, if you check the records, you find out that they were brought up in a toxic environment. So my own too be say if e be like that, you know say your husband dey violate you. Not be that's not someone, you know. That's what she's saying. Please, it's better for you to save your life. Let's say you carry gun say he want kill you today, tomorrow he say he want kill you, if you not come up, he go kill you now. Okay, now that we have said it, and we hope that this can be eradicated. We hope that the men that is damaged, please try and go for therapy, and everything will be okay. Please do not do things that will make the girl child, make your daughter, make your sons, make your children to be not to be useful in the society. Thank you so much for coming, Mom. I really appreciate you. Of course, she is Mrs. the Honorable Mrs. the enigma of Edo politics. All right, guys, it is a wrap of things that breaks and makes the girl child. I am Esoe Amalawa, the voice of the voiceless. See ya. Bye-bye.